Child, let's talk about Lil Busted.
Ooh, man, yeah.
Lil Busted. Lilbusted. Lil Busted. When I tell y'all, I'm so sick of this man being in homosexuals and things business, I don't know what to do. I'm so sick, tired of this. Go ahead.
We do have what he said.
You go. Let's put it up there. Let's put him up there. Let's put him up there first.
Oh, him. Okay.
Yeah, just put him up there first. This man has some type of he don't even know it.
Vendetta.
Not a vendetta. It's some type of attraction. It's some type of an attraction. He got some type of that, he don't even understand what it is. It's that prison trade in him coming out. Every time Lil Busted comes somewhere and Lil Nas X come out somewhere, hell, you can guarantee Busted Baby is gonna be right there on the front like every single time. I want to say congratulations to my bro Sid, my Bristol. Lil Nas X for getting ready to deliver his album. What is it called? Industry Baby. Oh, yeah, Industry. Yeah. I want to say congratulations to my Bristol. Call me when you want, call me when you need, call me. Yeah, I like all of that. So for me, it's so many things that can be worried about in Boosie's house. So many things that he can worry about, but he seems to be really asphyxiated on Lil Nas X's pussy. And it just seems like he goes viral each and every time every time Lil Nas X go viral, that's Lil Busted go viral. He always just want to just be somewhere in the mix. Put up there what he said, Mo. So
you don't think he trying to like just be relevant or something?
It's beyond that now. Let's see what he said. It's beyond his relevancy. Let's see. He said, Nas X, what the fuck? You just don't stop. I think he's going to turn around and suck one of his background dancers' dick on national TV. He might. You ain't gonna turn your head. I guarantee you, when Lil Nas X turn around and start sucking a dick right now, Lil Boosie be sitting there, man, no, man, and watch the whole thing from start to finish. If Lil Nas X put out a video on my Vista right now, or Pornhub right now, and put the link up, and he get any kind of traction in the news that he's out there, Boosie gonna see that shit. No, man, don't do that for the kids, man. Kids on Pornhub, man. The kids out here on Pornhub, man. The kids out here, they on the Pornhub, man.
And somebody says,
"Oh, somewhere fly."
And somebody replied to what he said too about Nas X too.
Let's see. Somebody put, wait, so God doesn't like a man posing as a pregnant woman for a shoot, but God is all right with drug use, multiple children from multiple women, and hiring prostitutes to service your underage son. Got it, sir. In a nutshell, that's what it sounds like. I tried my best to get through that whole Breakfast Club situation.
I couldn't watch. I didn't watch.
I tried to stomach it because I was just like, I just need to see I need to see, is this nigga this stupid? And so I sat there and I watched the Breakfast Club with him or whatever, you know, and I saw him and Flame having a conversation, and they was having a conversation and stuff like that, you know. And so I just was watching every time that Charlamagne was challenging him on, but Boosie, this is this. He was like, he deflected, and he had some type of, but you know, man, so many rappers respect me, man. And man, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't understand that you're not looking at it from the mirror is turned around on, sir. You have been a detriment to your African American community for the entirety of your career. Every single time that I watch anything with him, I cannot get past the fact that you have been detrimental to your entire African American community, your black community of males, your black male community. You have been a detriment to your community for the entirety of your career. A detriment. You have more men influenced by you and the rest of them niggas that support, the rest of them dirty dick ass niggas that support you. You have more of them behind bars in the prison. You have broken up more families, more homes, more than any homosexual, gay, FHAG could ever do. Ever. You have pushed drugs in your own community. You have objectified so many black women. Every black woman you know is a bitch and a hoe besides your mama. You've done and said that. You, sir, have done and said that. See, me, I couldn't sit across from him and have a conversation where I'm going to be like trying to be his friend, because I don't give a fuck about being his friend. I just want to point out all the things, like all the contradictions, all the holes and circles and things in his conversation, in his rhetoric, that I find to be like, bitch, I'm a different challenge. I don't need to coexist with you. I don't have to. You just need to know, bitch, that I'm here. My location is here, bitch. This is not your world. And at the end of the day, when I watch him always going after, every time Lil Nas X pops up with something or whatever, they always deflect with the situation about the children. The children. You are pushing more of your own belief systems and things on kids. How do you feel? How do you think we feel walking through this motherfucking world? How do you think we as LGBT, trans, and all this stuff walking through this world and knowing that we have to walk through a heterosexual world? Man, they just got too many rights, man. Sir, how privileged are you? How privileged do you think that you are? Have you not read headlines, and have you not read things where they are going after people, LGBT people, to deny them health care and housing and stuff like that? Have you not seen this just because they're LGBT people? No, because now you don't care about that. And see, here's the thing, what pisses me the fuck off about him. You can sit up here and say, well, I got gay, man, I got gay, gay folks work for me, man. That is disgusting.
Yeah, I did see that video. He said his manager.
I don't give a fuck about that shit. It is disgusting. You know why it is so disgusting to me? It's because what you sound like is racist white people saying, I have black friends.
That's exactly what it sounds like. That's exactly what it does sound like.
I have black friends. Sir, it's a new day. Black people, black gay men, black trans women, black LGBT people, black lesbian people. Lena Waithe creates television, bitch. She creates television, an exceptional producer and director. Lil Nas X makes music. Bitch. See, the problem is you hoes have issues and problems with us coming from the shadows. As long as we're in the shadows, y'all all right. You don't got to explain to your motherfucking kids tell your kids we not in the fucking shadows no more. Tell your children that we're not. This is how you explain it to your fucking kids. We're not in the shadows no more. We ain't just bumping and curling your hair. We ain't just over there writing your lyrics, bitch. We ain't just over there motherfucking doing your makeup. We not just over there running and gathering your things so, bitch, that you can be a millionaire. We are millionaires, bitch. We are artists. We are contributors to the situation. That's what you explain to that's how you explain it to your kid. He's an artist. He is an artist, and that is a part of his artistry. Because, bitch, how do we explain to your motherfucking kids, bitch, when you get on here and you start talking about how you take grown-ass women to suck your 14, 12, 13-year-old son's dick? How do we explain it? Oh, that's okay because, that's normal. That's normal culture.
That's not normal.
No, but in their mind, that's normal culture. I'm gonna eat your ass up the moment that I get the opportunity to actually have a conversation, because I'm gonna be nice. You just have to respect the fact that we're here. It's the disrespect of our placement in things. You don't want us to be a part of media. You don't want kids to see anything about LGBT people. You don't want nobody to see any of those parts of those situations, because It's fine when we're silent and when we're in the background and we're playing quiet and shit like that. All them fucking baby mamas you got all over the world, bitch. We're not a detriment. Any straight person that says that gay and trans people are detriments to the African American community, bitch, please, you motherfuckers is still running the welfare system up and down the road. You are still running the welfare system up and down the sidewalk. Fatherless homes and shit. Anyway, our street correspondent Craig is on the situation. Let's bring Craig on. Hey, Craig.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Craig, you out there looking vibrant and stuff like that. What's going on, baby?
Well, you know, I'm just out here. I just finished my acai bowl.
Oh, that's the way you pronounce it, acai?
Yeah, you know, that's the way you live on Earth for 45 years, but you look like you only been here for 35.
Hey. Damn, you giving yourself too much. I thought you was 30.
Oh, I didn't give myself enough then.
Craig, we haven't been on live in a long time, baby cakes. Do it like it's my B-day, baby.
Girl, listen, because I mean, you all rich and stuff. You know, you booked and you all on TV and stuff. You ain't got time for none of the little internet people no more.
Oh, girl, you see me on the internet right now.
I said you don't have time for the little internet people.
Oh, girl, please. You know, I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold.
Girl, you doing your Facebook conversations with Tamar and all the other girls, and
yes, don't you spill that tea. I'm broke.
What's going on, people?
Let's talk about it, Craig. Did you hear anything what I said in that conversation?
I absolutely did, and I want to take a couple steps back. You know, I love Flame Monroe.
We're not doing that. Hold on, no, Craig, no.
What?
No. We are not doing that because we're not doing that because there were things in Flame's conversation that she said that I agreed with. There were lots of things that I agreed with. Her conversation, but that was Flame's conversation with Boosie, and that's whatever. And like, there were lots of people that were writing things. I respect her conversation that she had with Boosie because
I do too. What did you?
I don't know because don't call. You know. Go ahead. We'll finish then. I just want to put that out there.
What do you think I was going to say?
I just want to put that on there. I don't know because there was a lot of outrage about the way but
right.
She approached it the way that she approaches the situation. And there were things in her conversation that she
gonna let me say what I want to say.
No,
is she gonna let me
because
is she gonna let me talk or she gonna
go ahead?
No, I was gonna say, excuse me. I love Flame, and I agreed with a lot of what she said, especially the parts when she said it's a lot of LGBTQ people that are at Lil Nas X's neck. Oh, why he got to be kissing a man on TV? Why he got to be dressed like? I just think he's doing too much. He's being too extra. But what I hear and what I see when I see LGBTQ people saying stuff like that is, you're uncomfortable in your sexuality. You're uncomfortable in your journey, and so it makes you uncomfortable to see him being comfortable. That's your own internalized homophobia that you have to work through. Now, right. Of course, there, and I just want to say this, there were things that I did not agree with that Flame said, because I do think that we need to challenge people like Little Boosie, because to your point, yeah, you may have LGBTQ people working on your staff, but like you said, there are white people that got niggas working for them. Paula Deen felt the same way about black people, but she had black people on her staff. You know what I'm saying? White people have never had an issue of having us work for them. So that's not some sort of sign that he's evolved up here in terms of LGBTQ people and issues.
Right. But see, here's my thing when they have conversations and stuff like that. What they like to do is like they like to take pieces of what Flame says and they like to make that like, well, this is the way. Especially they
validated.
Yeah, this was a part where Flame said that she didn't want her son to be gay. I understood the context in which Flame was saying.
I understood that too.
I totally understood it. But the way that they took the context was like it was wrong to be gay.
Exactly.
The context was I don't want my son to be gay because of motherfucking niggas like you.
Exactly.
Who are constantly who have this rhetoric towards gay people. It's not that I don't want him to be gay because that's a bad thing. I don't want him to be gay to go through the hardships and the struggles that y'all put him through.
Right.
And I don't want him to feel that self-loathing, that self-hate, that feelings of it's wrong because the world has made him feel like that. The world, the church, society, that kind of thing.
Right. And so you can take pieces. They tried to take pieces of what she was saying and make it seem like that she was validating the things that Boosie was saying.
Exactly.
Which she was not
right.
validating the things that he was saying, but the way they take those bites and they do that. They take those bites and they try to make it seem like they manipulate it. They manipulate it and they try to use it for their agenda. Exactly. And so, for their agenda, that agenda.
Right. Because I have to say, like you said earlier, I mean, I've tweeted Lil Nas X before a couple times and tagged him and stuff, but I'm so proud of him because how old is he? 22? Something like that?
I really don't know.
He's something like that. But the fact that he is just so courageous, because I wasn't that courageous at 22. To be able to stand in my truth like that. And then the fact that he's famous at this early age. And he's
wait, before you do it, go up here. One thing about Tia, she would make excuses for her friends. No, I'm not making any excuses for my friends because, like I said, that there are things that I agreed with in her conversation, and there are things that I did not agree with in her conversation. However, she has the right to have her thinking and her opinion in her way that she wants to express that way. Those are not all my thoughts. Those are not all Craig's thoughts. But I don't feel like that she should be silenced because of that. I just think that it is the Breakfast Club duty, the Breakfast Club and all other places duty to have a rotating set of people that have that have different points of view on that.
It's the same thing like when people say to you or say to me, well, you should have a platform where you talk about this, or you should write this. No, I don't have to write about all of the issues in the LGBTQ community or the Black community. I'm one I'm one voice. I'm one person. There's room for some other writer to come. There's room for some other influencer or trans person to come through to tell her story or his trans story. But what I was saying a moment ago was I'm really proud of him for being so unapologetic, so unabashed, especially at such an early age, because you got grown-ass men my age and older that are still shucking and jiving, living on the periphery of the gay and straight worlds, bobbing and weaving between the two. You got a baby mama, but you down here for Labor Day weekend with the Black gays. You understand what I'm saying? So the fact that he is so unapologetic, my only hope, and this is what I tweeted him, my only hope, and I don't even know if he saw it, but my only hope is that he has a tribe around him to keep him in sound mind. Because I know over time, that kind of thing chips away at a person. Because this is really cyberbullying, what we're talking about now. Not just from Boosie and other straight folks, from gay folks, LGBTQ people as well. Oh, he doing too much. Why? I mean, I understand. And one of our, and I'm not going to say anybody's names, but one of our people that came on the Queen's Supreme Court as a judge said, oh, well, I don't understand why he got to be doing all this stuff on TV. And he walking around with nails and hair and makeup. I'm saying, but you walking around in real life doing this stuff, but you judging him because he's on TV and he kissed the boy? I said this under his Instagram.
Well, I get it, but Craig, you got to also realize that we were raised by these people. We were raised by Boosies. Not you, mama, but we were raised by people like Boosie. Like these people were raised by Boosie, and that's
why you have LGBTQ people attacking him for living his truth, because you are influenced with the heterosexual mindset.
Because this is the way this was the teaching in the home.
It's the
when you get outside of the teaching and you really experience the world, and then you really start, coming into who you are, then you like, oh, okay.
Because you have to do some dying. You have to separate what you believe to be the truth, what you've been taught to be the truth, from what you know for yourself. That's that inner work. That's
okay, but they're saying to me, Maddie, this is not an excuse, whatever. I understand it, but see, we can't keep meeting violence with violence.
Right.
We can't keep doing that. Like, yeah, I can't meet my sister because I don't feel that I don't agree with everything that she says, or I don't agree.
Or her artistry.
Yeah,
like,
I
people are attacking him because he got the little baby thing. But my thing is, that was just symbolic of him birthing this project. I can't tell you how many times that I said with my first book, I was birthing my first book. Yes. That's what it was just a metaphor. And so, like, people saying, well, why he look a mess, carrying, look, supposed to be pregnant, and that. It was a metaphor for him birthing this project, this album. That's it. But like we've seen this before in television, in media, and nobody attacked. But it's like these people, and when I say these people, I'm talking about straight Black people, and I'm talking about LGBTQ people, are attacking him for no reason. So eventually, what if this continues to chip away at him, and now he's suicidal? Because this is cyberbullying. Or he becomes drug addicted. We did this to Whitney Houston.
I feel like if he wasn't gay, it wouldn't have even been an issue.
It wouldn't have.
Like, even if he did the whole pregnancy
listen,
thing,
if Kanye did that,
if Kanye did it,
if Kanye would have did Donda the same way,
they would have automatically got it as
they would have understood it. Yes, if Kanye would have did it, because
that's something Kanye
if Drake would have did it, because Kanye and Drake just dropped their 2 albums. If they would have done that, dropped their 2 albums, then it would the outrage. But it's because he's an openly gay Black man, and see, here's the thing. You know why they're not in a huge uproar against Santana? Because you can see the femininity all on the outside of Santana. Yeah. They don't see Santana as a threat or as a situation. And Santana is a. I love Santana's artistry. I love his music. I love what he is. Santana is in his lane, and he don't give a damn about none of that other stuff. The thing about it, you don't see a lot of the outrage going towards Santana with the situation because they get it. They understand. They look at him like, oh, that's just this. But Santana is really out here also making moves like that. Because that walk song that Santana got is used on everything.
Everything.
But and then I think because he's so open about being a bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think that's a play. I think that's a play on thing because he says he's a power bottom. I think that what Lil Nas X does is he trolls them back.